sneeze?
Trying to clear my throat.
Oh, okay.
Like
Oh,
the
bless you.
allergies are trying to kick in, but they're not kicking in, so it's like that weird middle ground. Okay, so what are you going to do today?
Today we're doing some more news.
Okay.
Chooch finally saw Captain Marvel yesterday, or today, right?
Today.
Today you saw it.
I'm interested.
Okay, so
I went today.
yeah, we already got my point of view. We're gonna get his point of view.
Okay, so all I'm saying for this is act like it's been a week.
Yep, that's what I figured. Yep.
That's the big one.
Although I don't know how. Okay, yeah, okay, I know how to act. So you can't say, hey, we just heard James Gunn. No, because when this drops, it's gonna be next week. That's gonna drop. So the news is already a week old.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks, but that's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right. Let me pull up my shit. What do you want?
Put up the cheat. Did Matt text you?
Horrigan?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he texted me yesterday.
Oh, so you already know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he texted me.
He texted me this morning asking for your guys' address, but I don't know your address.
I was just like, holy shit. Oh, fuck.
All right, come on. Where is it? Come on. There we go. Boom. See? Look at that. Again, Marvel's Kevin Feige confirms Captain Marvel will be the strongest hero in the MCU.
I'll save it. Save it for the talk. Save what you got.
Man.
All right.
Oh, so he's still gonna do both.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
Which that's gonna be that's huge, man. That's huge. That's the first time. Yeah, it's unprecedented. So one director is actually gonna be handling both worlds. So he's doing a Marvel movie and a DC movie.
That's probably, you know what that is? That they juggled around different scripts and different stuff, and they're like, oh, this sucks. Get James Gunn back.
That is studio polygamy.
Studio polygamy.
That is the epitome of big love right there.
Oh, yeah.
He just needs one more wife. Polygamy is a weird thing.
Why is it a weird thing?
I don't know.
I think it should be more mainstream.
I don't know, man. I can't handle one woman, let alone 2, 3, 4, maybe even 8.
Oh, that's because you're dating a Hispanic woman.
Well, yeah, I know that, but are you saying it's easier if it was a white woman?
Maybe.
I don't know. I digress. I digress. No, I think no. It wouldn't work for me. I'd be tired all the time. Plus, I'm old, as our Instagram page says. So,
old. Not
what?
just Instagram.
But yeah, I can't. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to handle.
Are you taking your Geritol already? Or you
my
stopped taking
Geritol?
it?
No, not yet. Although I did get a fucking. I got a fucking flyer
Come on.
for AARP a few weeks ago. Ain't that some shit?
That's the universe telling you
I'm
something.
in my mid-40s, man. I'm not ready for AARP yet.
They're saying in a couple more years.
Like 6 more years. Well, 5 after August, but still.
That'll pass by faster.
Fuck, man. I thought AARP. I thought you don't qualify for AARP till you're 65, 60 or 65.
I don't know, man.
Why they send me a fucking application?
Think about it. That's
Listen, I'll join. I don't give a fuck. Are you kidding me? I'll eat dinner at 2:30.
At 2:30.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll pay 50 cents for a fucking cup of coffee.
These are all reasons as to why it should be an AR.
See?
Yes. Yeah.
See?
Discounts galore.
That's it.
10% off depends.
Get to curse out people and just say, hey, I'm old.
Yeah. Just stick my fucking middle finger. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Get off my lawn. Yeah. No.
I'm going senile. That's what it is. Don't worry about it.
I don't know. Maybe. AARP. How do we get into that? Oh, polygamy.
Yeah, polygamy.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't be able to handle multiple women. I mean, it's bad. Man, you know what? Viagra, Cialis, whatever. For hims or whatever the fuck, all the new fucking dick
All these
medicine.
all these.
I'm gonna
new
have
out.
to. I'd have to buy stock in all of it.
Oh Jesus!
Multiple
Christ.
wives. Come on. If look at it this way, okay?
Let's hear the.
Let's say you
breakdown.
had 4 wives.
Yes.
4 wives. Okay, you'd have to fuck them at least once a week. At least
At least.
once a week. That's 4 fucking nights a week
Yeah.
that you're fucking.
Yes.
And then maybe there's one that you like more than the other.
So you do it
So
twice.
you might want to do it twice.
Double up. Double up.
No, man, that is exhausting. That's like a full-time job. There's no way you can keep those 4 women satisfied every week.
Dude, just have some Gatorade.
By the end of the week, my dick will blow out dust. Dust. It'll be like, puh. No, man. I can't do it. Nope.
You coming in here looking
Nope.
like
One
Pookie.
and done for me. That's
You be
it.
coming in here looking like Pookie.
Pookie. Yeah.
All skinny
Yeah.
and drawn
All
out.
fucking skinny, fucking cracked lips, ashy fucking elbows.
What's going on with Eugene? Man, it's all his women
What?
taking his energy. Taking his energy.
I'd be so fucked out. I'd have ashy elbows.
How did he get ashy elbows? We don't know.
I
But
don't know. Too much fucking.
there's too much.
He's
fucking.
got 4 wives. I don't know, man.
Alright, so should be all good. Everybody's reading it nicely.
Okay.
Everything
Cool.
seated properly here.
Cool.
So I don't have
Yep.
make sure that's this.
Yep.
There.
We are
Man, and you must have, how frustrating was it editing that last Territorio fucking episode?
Stop listening to it.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Like after a while I hear it was like somebody was just doing this the whole time.
The
And
bumping
and moving this shit cuz you can hear the like
of
all
it
this
getting
shit.
pulled out.
Yeah.
I just had to stop listening to it because
Yeah.
there's only so much you could do.
Yeah. I kept wincing every time. Like I was doing other shit and it was playing on my TV and every time I heard it I'm like, "Oh god. Oh, fuck." Shit.
Who was it? Was it the new guy? Maybe.
Well, one was Micah. Micah's fucking beaker nose kept hitting the fucking mic, so all you heard was, and then our guest, I forgot his name, Steve, Tony,
We'll call him
was
Bob.
it Tony?
Sure.
I know his last name was Thoralt.
Sure.
Yeah. So and him when he was talking, he kept doing this the whole time. Yeah. So leprechaun. So. He kept going in and out and in and out, but then he kept hitting a wire or something. So all you heard was
the actual cable where it connects.
yeah. Because at one point it came out, it disconnected.
At one point, Eugene's gonna be like, "Would you stay the fuck still?"
That's one of the first times I've ever actually had multiple times come
Yeah.
in and out go,
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
God.
funny because at Queen City, they also I talked to them yesterday. I went there. They said that yes, we can use them, like do the whole sponsored by blah blah blah, and we're getting a table.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent news right
Yes, we're getting a table on the 31st. So
there. Very good.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Always leave it to the big man.
Leave it to me, man.
Don't count on Micah.
Leave it to
The guy
me.
to do it. The other thing, if that's becoming an issue with the bumping, you can angle the mic. Like, I don't know. If
Oh, look at me.
Just-
I'm good. I think I.
You're fine.
Just
You're
Yeah.
fine.
stay right here. Stay
Yeah.
right here.
That's
You can
the other
you can move this way.
No, you
can move
can't.
that way.
You got to stay right where this is, right where the Audio Technica is. That's where you should be
I
talking.
will be adjusting like gain up and down depending on where you are. So if you you go down, I will physically turn the knob.
Yeah.
So like that's really what I'm doing.
But if I'm all the way over here, it's
That's-
kind of.
Then he's
this
gonna
is-
polish her knob.
But
polish the knob.
If you
Yes.
have your nose bent, you just angle it and then you talk at it.
There you go. There you go.
Sure, I have to work with them on that.
You'll have to work with Micah, or we're gonna have to chip in for a nose job.
Toucan
the
Sam,
other.
he follows his nose.
Look what she just sent me. All right, we're talking anal. Whoops. I keep forgetting. Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Well.
All right.
Well, no. We got to count down first.
Oh,
'cause I
count
just
down.
talked.
All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Geeks That Lift, where we bring you everything from pop culture, comic books, horror, wrestling, and of course, the Geekverse.
Yep.
We cover it all. I am one of your hosts, Mark the Freakin' Reekin' Williams, joined by
Coconut.
Why did I think you were going to go into the Lion
I think
King
I
thing?
just blew our white IT guy's ears out.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I heard a little
I know. I heard the so that's it. We did just talk about it. I'm sorry. I got a little too excited. I love my name. What's my name? I'll spell it for you.
Oh, there you go.
Uppercase K, lowercase o. Uppercase K, lowercase o, hyphen. Don't you ever fucking forget the hyphen. Uppercase K, lowercase n, lowercase u, uppercase T, exclamation point. On top of that, don't ever fucking forget the exclamation point. All right? Coconut. Yes, that's me. All right? Yes, I'm doing the finger motion. You diddle. You diddle first. You diddle. You diddle the clitoris, and then you stick the fingers in.
As they're spelling it?
As you're spelling it.
Okay.
Yes, up and down.
Okay.
Paint the fence.
I was
Paint the
wondering
sense. Yes.
Okay.
Up, down. No wax on, wax off.
No wax on, wax off.
Up, down. What's up, guys?
No
How's everybody
sancticide.
doing today?
All right, everybody. Listen, we got some news to touch up on.
Yep.
And as from our last episode,
Mhm.
okay, I actually caught Captain Marvel, but that's later in the podcast.
I was going to say, yeah.
Here we go. So I guess, what was it? Last week it dropped? That
Last week, yeah, a big announcement was made. It's actually the big news of the week. James Gunn, who was recently fired by Disney a few months back because of some
10-year-old tweets.
highly inappropriate but highly old
Yes.
10-year-old tweets. He got fired by Disney, so he wasn't going to be involved in Guardians of the Galaxy anymore. So, he secluded himself, I guess you could
I
say,
guess, yeah,
for a
he
while
stepped
because he
out.
was off of social media. He was off of everywhere. He was licking his wounds. DC saw an opportunity. DC was like, hey, come
Pounced
here.
on that shit.
We don't give a shit about your tweets. Get your fine ass over here. And gave him Suicide Squad 2.
Yes.
So he's writing and directing Suicide Squad 2. And I guess with all the fanfare with that, Disney was like, uh-oh, I think we fucked up. And they offered him his job back. So now James Gunn will be back. He already wrote Guardians of the Galaxy 3
His
because they were
script.
going to use a
His
script.
Yes.
Now he's going to direct it again. Me, I couldn't be more happier.
You-
I could not be more happier. Guardians of the Galaxy, my favorite Marvel movie of all time.
It was in question of how the movie was going to be without his script or him at the helm.
Yeah. For the longest time, it was going to be, no script, where they're going to use a script. Then, the whole cast was super vocal about, keeping them and not firing them. And, they even put like a big manifesto out that they all signed.
Yes.
And, talking about how good of a person James Gunn is. His most vocal supporter was Batista.
Big
Dave
time.
Batista,
That he threatened to
who
walk
plays
away.
Drax. Yeah, he was like, you know what? Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Fuck Disney. Fuck you guys. You can't put this on James Gunn. And which is why rumor had it that James Gunn wanted to bring Batista on for Suicide Squad. Playing what, I have no idea.
Yeah.
But he wanted to bring him on because kind of as a reward,
Yeah, he
for
had his back,
being
yeah.
such a good support and being such a good friend. But we don't have to worry about that anymore. So Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is back on, and it's going to be with James Gunn. So he's going to close out the trilogy. I wonder if it's going to be like a one and done thing where they're going to be like, you know what? We're gonna bring you on to finish off the trilogy, but we'll never use you again. Or maybe because Captain Marvel was such a hot steaming pile of
Dog shit.
cow dung that they realized, okay, we're gonna need James Gunn here because he's the only one that actually did anything worthwhile with the cosmic side of the Marvel, the MCU. So you know what? We'll see. I'm excited. I'm excited. Dick's hard right now, and this happened a week ago,
And it's still hard.
and it's still hard.
That's some news.
Yeah, don't need no supplements for that.
Weren't you just talking about all the supplements and stuff like that? Like,
What are you talking about? What, Cialis and Viagra and now they got pills. Not even pills that you can like order. And
no prescription needed.
No prescription needed.
Yeah,
well, kind of.
They got chewables.
Kind of really. Chewables like candy.
Yeah.
So
Skittles.
now, boner pills come in Flintstones chewables. Pretty soon they're gonna come in gummies. Listen, I'm all for it.
They'll be like those meals that you spray into the water. Just put it in the water.
Just put it, a little Mio.
It's a water enhancement and a dick enhancement.
And it's a dick enhancement. So nothing got my dick more enhanced than James Gunn directing Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
I think it's more of the lines of Disney's like, yeah, we need his ass back. I think they were fishing around. Nobody had anything that kind of sounded like it could be good. Because, we'll get on it later on the topic later on, but Captain Marvel will never be, I don't even consider it part of the cosmic universe. The movie was just not that great. Yep. But I think
you and I agree on something.
I think they need to be like, okay, we need to get James Gunn back here.
Mm-hmm.
And we need him now. If we're going to continue, because you remember they said they wanted to get more into the cosmic realm and going forward.
Yes.
We need him over here for that.
I agree.
So
I concur. So we're good with that.
Now he's doing, like you said, now he's got both. Suicide Squad 2, which with him on the helm, I'm sure that's going to do good.
Yeah.
And Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, listen, I am stoked. It's funny too because there was a thing, speaking of Batista, people are thinking that a few days before they announced that he was coming back, they're thinking that Batista kind of cryptically hinted that he was coming back. He actually I have his tweet here. He said his phone was ringing the day after with Marvel. He's bouncing back big time in the next 6 to 8 months. Next year, you're going to see James Gunn bounce back in a huge way, which is going to be a huge statement and a real vindication. So, you know what? That's cool. I got it. I'm good.
You got to be.
I'm happy. All's right with the world.
James Gunn's got to be like, call me Slick Big Dick Willie right now.
Oh, yeah. If I was James Gunn, I'd be walking into fucking Disney Studios with my cock out, smacking everybody in the face.
Helicoptering that motherfucker.
Smacking a helicopter like a motherfucker. Yeah. So, you know what? Good for him. So, and that was like the big story, too.
It is, yeah.
That was the big story.
When I found that, I'm like, oh, my God. Like, that's going to be the first we got to talk about on the podcast.
Yeah.
So I was almost waiting for this podcast to come up so we can talk about it.
Yeah.
By now, of course, everybody, the cat's out the bag, but we don't give a shit.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of cats.
Yet you have two.
I know. They're not mine, though.
On another news, this is more comic book related. Did you see that Frank Miller is doing a part of a Superman Year One comic book?
I did see that.
I didn't know that was even coming down the pipeline.
I am highly pessimistic about that.
How many times? There's so many retellings you can tell of it, man.
That's good. They did the whole Elseworlds thing with J. Michael Straczynski.
Mm-hmm.
Did the kind of like what if Superman thing, which was awesome. But I don't know. Look, we just pulled it up. Yeah. It's like a Superman Year One, Frank Miller. Oh, I don't know.
Superman before he hit the gym.
Frank Miller. I know he does look kind of smooth there. Look at him. Look, he does a lot of cardio.
He must be on keto.
And he must be on keto. And look at on top of that. Why is this like? We're going with the original Superman with the underwear outside, the red trunks. Why do his trunks look so baggy?
They do. They look huge.
Because they don't have big dicks on Krypton. I don't know. But yeah, you know what? We'll see. Frank Miller, I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for this, but I don't think Frank Miller has done anything of any worth or value since Dark Knight Returns. So, we'll see. Maybe it's a good, maybe. Why is it every time I say something, maybe a little controversial, our white IT guy puts up that meme?
Because that's the way people are gonna see it.
It's on standby. Yeah, okay. Oh, hey, man, I'm devil's advocate, but I
agree. I haven't heard. Dark Knight was his coming out. That's what put his name on the map. Dark Knight Returns.
That was,
and now he's going to Superman Year One. But again, for me, I'm just seeing it as there's only so many times, so many different ways you can reinvent the Superman. I mean, Superman Year One technically is Superboy. Let's just put it that way.
Pretty much.
I mean, let's
Pretty much.
let's keep it clear.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll see how it is, and when it comes out, I want to grab it up just to see.
Yeah.
You know, it's a new telling. It's like the one that you told me to grab. I'll grab this one up too. So
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Did you know that in other news that Ghostbusters 3, they've been casting. We talked about it a
Yes.
couple episodes back about Winston coming back.
Yes.
In a little bit of casting news, J.K. Simmons is going to be in the movie.
J.K. Simmons is playing what?
I don't know who the fuck he's playing. I don't care who he's playing. I love me some J.K. Simmons.
Really?
Come on, man. Schillinger from
Yeah.
Oz. He was the man. And also his Oscar-winning performance in Whiplash.
Yes.
That was a good fucking movie.
It was.
I mean, that man, he could do. I even like him in those fucking State Farm commercials
Oh God.
or Farmers commercials, whatever. The fucking insurance commercials. Yeah, he's good, man. He's good. I'm kind of bummed that he's probably not going to get a chance to play Commissioner Gordon anymore. In the DC universe,
He got all
because
jacked for it.
I think they're gonna yeah, he got fucking ripped.
Yeah.
But and he had that big porn stash too. But yeah, I'm listen. More J.K. Simmons. Put J.K. Simmons in everything. I don't care. I love J.K. Simmons. But there was an article on comicbook.com where he says that he knows everything about Ghostbusters 3, and he ain't saying shit.
Ooh.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what's gonna happen there.
Now, staying on that news, any news about like any of the more originals signing on, or still nothing? Like Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Sigourney Weaver.
No. In terms of that, I mean, again, we got Winston. So I mean, we got Winston, but then again, that's Ernie Hudson. Ernie Hudson? Coinky Dinky. Ernie Hudson was on Oz also.
Yes.
He was the warden.
Yes.
So
It's an Oz reunion.
this is gonna be an Oz reunion. So it's gonna be like what? Busting ghosts and anal rape? I don't know.
God.
I don't know. Instead of using a proton pack, they're gonna shiv the ghosts. So I'm excited. You know what? I don't give a shit. So it's it's Ghostbusters. Again, I think we talked about it before. I actually liked the fucking movie with the all female Ghostbusters.
The one thing, like
some of the jokes did fall flat, but it did have its problems. But for the most part, I liked it.
The one reason I tell everybody that I liked it was because, again, we were listening to the Geek God, Kevin Smith, in his podcast.
Yes.
And he was
All hail
he was
Silent
talking
Bob.
about it. Watch it for what it is.
Yes.
Do not watch it comparing it to the old ones.
Yes.
You're going to be disappointed.
Yes.
So I went into it as its own standalone movie.
Yes.
And I liked it.
Yes. See?
Everybody else went, oh, let's see if this is how this stands with. Don't compare it to the older ones.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
It's a complete retelling. It's kind of a reboot, but it's a complete retelling of the story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. And you know what? It was okay. I mean, I didn't give a shit.
And then if you saw it in
changed
3D,
to all,
woo, even better. I saw it fucking 3D.
Yeah, and no other movie has done that since
Yeah.
or before. So I mean, that was awesome.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm stoked for it. We'll see. I mean, do I want to see a bunch of fucking geriatrics busting ghosts? Not really, but I don't know.
We'll go to
I'm
watch it.
optimistic. I'm gonna go see this fucking Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
so
it's a
I'm gonna go
nostalgic
see
feeling.
it.
You'll go and watch it.
Yeah. Now also, Karate Kid is coming back to theaters. Fathom Events, Regals are re-releasing the Karate Kid. I think for like 2 or 3 days.
Speaking of that, did you see the trailer for season 2?
Well, that's what I was about to say.
Oh, okay.
And they
need
dropped
to revisit
season 2, the trailer for season 2 of Cobra Kai on YouTube
awesome.
Premium, which the first season,
It was awesome.
I loved.
Yes.
I had fucking soaked drawers
For how long?
a week.
There you go.
And it only took me 2 days to watch the entire series. But yeah, that was awesome. It was a nice callback to the original movie.
It was.
And it forwarded the storyline. Lovely. It had the main actors. It's just
So many of the throwbacks that it did, the little Easter eggs they did.
Fucking Pat Morita dead, but they honored him. There was that one episode
Yes.
where I almost fucking cried. I liked it. I'm excited. The little fucking cliffhanger, how it ended at the end. John Kreese is back.
Yes.
So Mr. Sweep the Leg himself. So I'm excited. I'm excited for this new season. I'm not going to binge watch it as fast as I did the first season.
So you can
I want to savor it a little bit.
Spread the wealth.
I'm going to spread it out a little bit. But yeah, I'm excited. Karate Kid's coming back. I think it's a 35th anniversary.
Yes.
That they're celebrating, and then they're going to have a nice little sneak peek for Cobra Kai season 2. Yeah. So I'm stoked. I'm stoked.
I like that. I'm waiting for other characters from the Karate Kid universe to come back.
It's good. But I mean, who else is going to come back? What, Elizabeth Shue?
No. Leave her out.
Useless.
She's having adventures in babysitting.
She's got some nice boobs. Listen, Elizabeth Shue is one of those actresses that has aged pretty well.
She has.
She's aged pretty well.
Okay.
Kind of like Jennifer Tilly. Jennifer Tilly has aged pretty well.
Yes,
Jennifer Tilly's in her 60s right now.
Yeah.
And she looks pretty good.
She can still get it.
Charlize Theron. Listen, I mean, you should still get it. She still get it. Yeah. There's a lot of, but then again, how high is my bar? Honestly, because one of the actresses that are out there that I still drool over is Helen Mirren.
Okay.
See, look at that. See, look at
She's
that.
old.
See, you got quiet for a second there. See, Helen Mirren is a hot ass gilf.
She is.
She is
man.
totally a grandma or gilf, great grandma. I'd like to
Gilf.
fuck. So she's sexy as shit.
And then when she carries herself, she carries herself very elegant.
She carries
like
herself,
very...
man. I have never, man.
You never see her
There are
slipping.
young women out there that are not as sexy as Helen Mirren. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. I will knock the dust off that. But then again,
Okay,
as sexy as she is, as sexy as she is, how much dust could be on there? Because she still fucks. She probably still fucks.
She probably still does. I mean, who did she go to one of these awards with? Everybody was talking about. She went to with some young dude.
Well, she didn't go. She presented with Jason Momoa.
Okay.
Yeah, where he was wearing his pink tuxedo. She was wearing pink, and they even look like a couple. Then again, he's with Lisa Bonet, and I'm not going to get into Lisa Bonet.
She's too weird.
I'm not into her.
She's too weird.
But she's another one though that's aged really well.
All the fucking,
Angela Bassett. There's a lot of
Black don't crack, man.
Black don't crack like a motherfucker.
Black
but,
don't crack.
I mean, if you get, yeah. But Charlize Theron.
There's an occasional exceptional white person in there.
Charlize Theron, man. Ooh, man.
You just picture the scene from Devil's Advocate.
I mean, even now though, I mean, she was in that commercial for some perfume. I don't even know if it's Chanel or whatever, but she's wearing a gold dress. And she's strutting down the fucking screen with all these models behind her, and she looks just as good as the models, even better. So yeah. She's at the school of Keanu Reeves, age defying, because that motherfucker don't age either.
Keanu Reeves can get it too? Is that what you're saying?
Keanu Reeves?
Yeah.
Oh, Neil could get it all day long. Are you kidding me? Yeah, it'll be whole new definition of bullet time.
It's funny. You ever see those memes on Facebook with him? How they're saying that they'll have a picture of like Vlad the Impaler. They'll have like some Western guy, and they'll have him.
Yes.
When you have the key to immortality, and it's him.
Yes. Well, speaking of Keanu Reeves, why have we not talked about? God damn it! I got to go back to school.
Speak and spell.
Speak and spell. Bleep. Why haven't we talked about John Wick 3? Why haven't we talked about the fucking trailer that dropped?
It's John Wick 3, man. It's like...
What do you mean?
I mean, it looks awesome. I'm going to go fucking watch it.
It looks awesome as fuck.
What we need to be talking about is the new Bill and Ted that's going to be coming out.
Well, we'll talk about that whenever a trailer drops. Because
I'm dying to see that movie.
Yeah, well, I'm dying to see it too. But you know what? Bill and Ted's in the future. John Wick 3 is now. Like, look. Let's play that trailer. Look at that. I'm telling you, man, this movie, I swear to God, man, first movie, none of us, we all went in blind. Didn't know what the fuck to expect. Woo! Blew my brains out.
The action was awesome.
Blew my brains out.
Part 2 took it up a notch.
And the fucking plot. Come on. How stupid of a plot. You kill my dog, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
And everybody you know and love. Come on, man. And then the second part came out, world building, they expanded on the world. And now the third one, the second one left on the cliffhanger where they put the fucking contract out on him and then he's running and all the fucking hitmen's cell phones are going off. So it looks like based on the trailer here that it's picking up literally minutes, if not like an hour or two after that happens, or maybe right before. So, man, it looks good. And we got people coming back too. Ian McShane is back. Who else?
Is Common coming back?
I hope not. I'm not a big fan of Common. But Lawrence Fishburne is back.
Yes, he
you
is.
know, Neo and Morpheus together again. It looks badass. Halle Berry's in this one.
Yes.
He's got another fucking dog. It looks like he has a pit bull now. What is it with him and dogs?
He got the pit bull in part 2.
Did he get the? Was it part 2 a pit bull?
At the end of part 1, it was.
Yeah. He
Okay.
got another dog. The dog like got big quick, but it doesn't look like what's her face is going to be in this. The chick who's Batwoman. Ruby Rose. It doesn't look like she's going to be in this.
Didn't he kill her in part 2?
Did he kill her? I didn't think he killed her because he didn't kill Common. So I don't know. That shit. Look, he's shooting motherfuckers on a horse. What's he doing in the desert?
I don't
Like,
know.
you know. And Halle Berry is looking hot. Halle Berry is looking hot. Look at that. Speaking of black don't crack, man, she looks better now than she did when she was like in Boomerang.
Oh yeah.
But fucking Keanu Reeves, man.
Dude, this dude's
I gotta give him this dude.
He's reinvented action movies twice now.
He's been not reinvented action movies. He's been reinventing himself. Like everybody sleeps on Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
People have been sleeping on Keanu Reeves since the beginning when he was just like, well, actually, when he was in Bill and Ted's. Bill and Ted's, they always thought that, oh, he has no acting rage. He just does
Stoners.
fucking stoner surfer dudes.
Because he did that.
Whoa.
Then he did Parenthood, the movie where he played a stoner.
Yep. Then he did what was the movie with Kevin Kline? I Love You to Death with him and River Phoenix and Tracy Ullman.
Yes.
Where Kevin Kline was a womanizer.
Yes.
She wanted him dead. They hired them to kill,
him.
and River Phoenix's character was in love with Tracy Ullman, and Keanu Reeves was all fucked up. He had like patchy hair and shit, and a patchy beard. Oh, pardon me. And he played like a stoner. But yeah, I'm like, I mean, think about it, dude. Point Break.
Yes.
All right. Everybody thought, oh shit, Keanu Reeves in an action movie. Point Break.
Speed was the first one.
No, Point Break was the first one.
Point Break was before Speed. You sure?
Yes.
I thought it was the other way around.
No. That was when that's when Patrick Swayze was still relevant, and that's when Gary Busey wasn't as crazy. So, come on, man. The bad guy from Cyborg was in it.
Yeah.
Was in a gang with fucking Anthony Kiedis of Red Hot Chili Peppers in that one scene. And Flea was Flea in it too?
Flea was part of the guys too.
Okay. Yeah. It's just that was in the 80s, you know. So then we had that. Then he did a couple other movies. What was that? Yeah, then Speed, and then they cast him in Speed, and people were like, "Well, Keanu Reeves action, he killed it then."
Yeah,
it's just The Matrix.
That just took it to a whole new level.
Listen, I don't know if you follow actually a little tidbit of trivia for in terms of The Matrix. Did you know that the part of Neo was originally fucking pitched to Will Smith?
Will Smith. Yeah, he said he didn't understand the concept of the movie.
Well, he does, like, all of a sudden Will Smith has been all over social media.
Yeah, because he's got his Instagram, and then he's
got an Instagram and YouTube, and now he thinks he's a fucking guru, self-help, and all this other bullshit. And you know what? I watch it, and I dig it, so I'm okay with it. But there was a thing where he was talking about how he got pitched The Matrix, and the way the Wachowskis. I don't know if is it pronounced Wachowskis? Wachowskis? He says Wachowskis. I think it's Wachowskis.
I've heard it both.
I don't know. They were both guys. Now they're both women. But that's a whole different. Oh, you didn't know that? They both got sex change operations.
Well, that's a conversation for a whole other podcast.
Listen, that's a conversation for I'd rather not.
A whole new different cast of people.
Hey, man,
not on our podcast.
Hey,
buddy.
whatever floats your boat. That's fine with me. But yeah, now they're both the Wachowskis. Yeah, like the one was trans, got a sex change operation. So then they were like brother and sister, and then I didn't know the other one got a sex change operation too. So now they're both women.
He just felt left out, so he's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do it too."
Probably he's like, "Oh, my brother is my sister. I want to be a sister too." I guess I don't know, but yeah, but I guess the way that they pitched it to him, they're like, "So picture this, you jump in the air and you're about to kick, and we freeze you, and then we show you 360 degrees around in midair, throwing the kick. Yeah, it would be cool." So Will Smith was like, "No, fuck you guys. I'm not going to do this." So he turned it down. And
And
of course,
the one that he picked for that was Wild Wild West, which
and he
bombed.
picked Wild Wild West,
Yeah.
which bombed. And then he was, he made a joke that after Wild Wild West came out, he was walking down the street and just apologizing to people, be like, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about Wild Wild West. Bad Boys 2 is coming out soon. But also, did you know who they were gonna pick who they also picked to play Morpheus?
No, who?
Val Kilmer.
Get the fuck out
Yeah.
of here.
So originally it was supposed to be Will Smith was Neo, Val Kilmer was going to be Morpheus.
That I couldn't even picture a movie
I
like that.
can't even picture that.
I can't.
I can't even, like right now, Val Kilmer looks rough.
He does.
Val Kilmer's fucked up
He's
looking
got that
right
new
now.
movie on Netflix. I didn't even watch it. Just from the poster, I was like, "Woo."
Listen, I watched this abortion of a movie called The Snowman
Okay.
last year. It was with Michael Fassbender.
Mhm.
It looked like it was going to be like a good thriller, serial killer. The movie was garbage, but Val Kilmer was in it. Val Kilmer was horrible, man. That poor dude. Every time he was on screen, I felt bad for him. Like I wanted to pull up a chair for him to sit down. That's how bad he was in it. Like something's wrong. I don't know if he got like mouth cancer or if he got like something. Like it looked like his jaw was wired shut. Like he was acting with his jaw wired shut. Plus he's got a fucking gut, and he's got hair plugs. And I'm real interested to see what he's going to look like, or if he's going to get himself in any sort of shape or anything for the Top Gun sequel that's going to be coming out.
I don't think so. He's way beyond getting in shape, dude.
I mean,
I don't even think he gives a fuck anymore.
That ice is melted. That ice is gone.
Out of Snowman, most likely.
Snowman,
I don't
yeah.
even think he gives a fuck anymore.
I hope he does. I hope he does. Actually, one of my buddies, Howard Cadmus, who runs Sweet Jenny's over here in Williamsville.
Yep.
Also owns 1811 Comics. He's real big in going and seeing whenever there's celebrities in town, he goes out to get the pictures with them and the autographs and stuff, and also brings them some chocolates and shit, which is actually pretty cool. But he got a picture with Val Kilmer. He saw I don't know, Val Kilmer did an appearance somewhere. I don't know if it was in Toronto or somewhere, but yeah, Howard doesn't fuck around, man. Howard just goes out and travels for this shit. He's got pictures with literally almost 100 celebrities, wrestlers, everything.
Yeah.
And just looking at the pictures with Val Kilmer, like just Val Kilmer, he's sitting in a seat, like he's wearing like moccasins and shit. Like I don't know, it was just bad. It looks like bad, like 1984 Levi jeans.
Well,
like,
he looked rough in that episode of Psych that he did.
Did he really?
Yeah, he looked rough then.
I guess. I don't know. It's just poor Val Kilmer, man. He was the man. Like I don't think, did he do anything of merit since Heat?
No,
because that was the last.
Tombstone
was way before Heat.
Yeah, so no.
Tombstone is by far my favorite Val Kilmer performance.
Yeah.
That's actually one of my favorite westerns, if not my favorite western of all time.
One movie that keeps popping up on, this Facebook has this. There's a page on Facebook that does this greatest movies you've never seen.
Yes.
One of them is him and Michael Douglas. When they hunt
it's The Heart in the Darkness, or where they pay the fucking hunters.
Yeah, that's a good fucking movie.
Yeah.
With the lion, they got hired to kill the lions that were really big, killing all the village people and stuff. That was a good movie. I'm like I've seen that
Village
movie.
People, YMCA.
Not that Village People.
That'd be a good crossover movie.
That would be an awesome fucking crossover
Michael
movie.
Douglas and Val Kilmer hunting the Village People. You got the Indian or Native American. You got the cop. You got the construction worker, the sailor, and you got the sadist. The dude in the leather, man, with the leather chaps and the leather hat and the huge Jahunga mustache with the aviators. Yeah. Come on, man, that would be a good movie. That would be a good movie. Studio heads, you're welcome. There you go. You can take that one for free. But yeah, I don't know. Val Kilmer, I love Val Kilmer. So it just I hope I don't know, man. I hope he gets in shape. I get your act together before Top Gun 2. Because I'm very excited about Top Gun 2.
I doubt it, dude. I seriously doubt that shit.
Man.
He's probably going to play a retired pilot so he can stay out of shape.
I thought you were going to say a retarded pilot. We don't say that anymore.
Yeah, you just said it.
Did I? But I was just saying it because that's what I thought you were going to say. No, I'm not talking about his Mark Twain shit. I'm sorry. Yeah, Mark. Yeah, no. Val Kilmer. You know what? I give it. I give it to God. I'm giving Val Kilmer love. I mean, it sounds like I'm tearing him down and tearing him apart.
I grew up with a Top Secret.
Yes.
Real Genius.
Yes.
I mean, I watched all those fucking movies.
Come on, man.
So-
Come on. It's just yes. He just had that. Willow. He just had that. That charisma, and he got that smile, and
I think after the Batman movie, I think his career just went. Shoo.
Now, was Batman before Heat or after Heat? I'm guessing he was. I think Heat was after Batman.
After, but there was a stretch of time when you didn't hear from Val Kilmer.
Well, yeah, because after a while, he didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, at the time when
it's
that
fucking Val
happened,
Kilmer.
I
He
think
was Batman.
He was dating Nicole Kidman.
Oh, he did Heat right after Batman. Okay,
I know he was dating like Nicole Kidman at the time, and then they broke up.
he was dating Nicole Kidman.
They were dating at the time when he did Batman Forever, whichever one it is.
Batman Forever.
There you go.
Yeah.
It is Forever.
It is.
It's a piece of shit that will never leave.
No, it wasn't that bad.
You didn't know he got nominated for MTV Movie Awards Most Desirable Male because of that.
He got
Wow.
what? He was MTV's most desirable
Desirable
male.
male.
Listen, I say, you know what? I give it to him because you know what? Top Gun, Iceman, volleyball scene.
Yeah.
He was a hot piece of ass
He
with
was
that flat top.
he was the
Come
asshole
on,
of the movie.
come on.
I think in the 80s, anybody who had blonde hair was an asshole in every movie.
Pretty much. I mean, he played that dick.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
It was him.
the only thing I never got about Top Gun is that one scene when he's like, "You're dangerous." He's like, "That's right, Iceman. I am dangerous," and he does that thing with
Yeah.
his teeth. Why is he biting at him?
I don't know. It's
He's like, I'm gonna bite
I'm
you.
gonna eat you alive.
I'm gonna eat you up. That was so homoerotic.
The volleyball scene.
Listen, the whole movie was homoerotic.
Chilling in the
okay?
lockers. Okay.
And you know what? And it's weird because Top Gun is probably going to go down in history as one of the most manly / homoerotic movies
ever.
Because, listen, you weren't a man unless you loved Top Gun. Top Gun was the shit.
Yes, it was. Soundtrack was fucking
And,
awesome.
oh my god. You know what? And poor Kelly McGillis though.
Oh,
She has not aged well at all.
She fell down the shit tree and hit every branch on the way down and
Oh
climbed
my
back up.
God,
Okay.
man.
She is busted.
Wait a minute. What the hell is a shit tree?
Exactly. You see? Exactly.
All right, man. But I mean, yeah. So, Val Kilmer, we have high hopes. Come on, man. Don't let us down. Don't let me down.
Look, circling back,
Yes.
I don't think I could have ever watched that movie. I don't think the movie would have done good.
Which one?
With Val Kilmer playing Morpheus and Will Smith playing Neo, I don't think that would have.
You know what? I would have gone seeing it. And I would have gone to seeing it. I
But do you
think
think it would have done as good? Because
absolutely.
if you think about
Absolutely.
it, every casting of a movie, when they go out there, like, oh, we're going to want to cast this guy. We can't get this guy. It seems to just fit. And then you can't picture the other person that they talked about before playing this person.
Yeah, you can't picture that, but it just goes back to a lot of the stunt casting with everything. You know what? And we're gonna beat a dead horse, but you know what? I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna mention him right now, and this will be the last time we mention him
This is
because we
bullshit.
have beat this horse to death. It is time to send him to the glue factory.
Is this Army Hammer or the other guy?
No. Okay, we're gonna go back to talking about Michael Keaton
Okay.
with Batman.
Yes.
Okay, everybody's favorite Batman.
Yes.
Most people's favorite Batman, my favorite Batman, your favorite Batman. Remember the backlash that he got
Mm-hmm.
when Tim Burton announced that he was casting him as Batman.
Yes.
Everybody was like, Adam West, that's Batman, Mr. Mom, Mr. Mom is going to be Batman, not my Batman.
Yeah.
And look, he ended up being the fucking best Batman ever.
Yep.
Nobody else could see after he played Batman. You can't see anybody else's fucking
Yeah.
Batman.
Yeah.
After they did, who was it? Who was after Michael Keaton? Was it
It
Val
was
Kilmer?
Val Kilmer.
It was Val Kilmer, then George Clooney.
Then George Clooney.
Okay, and then it just got worse and worse.
Yeah.
So, and then we got Christian Bale.
Yes.
So, it's fine. Then, like the whole thing with the Joker. You heard Heath Ledger got cast. And people were like, what the hell? Heath Ledger? No.
A Knight's Tale? No.
Yeah,
no.
10 Things I Hate About You. 10 Things I Hate About Heath Ledger as a Joker.
Yeah.
It just he got shit for it too. And look, the best performance of the Joker ever.
Didn't Jared Leto get some flashback too?
Jared
Some
Leto,
slack
of
he
course,
got a
Jared
little-
Leto got some flack for
Yeah.
for being the Joker. And again, we talked about it last episode. I dug his Joker, but it's one of those things that trust in the studios.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of the Matrix, I think the Matrix would have done well no matter who they cast in it, only because of the effects,
The concept of the movie.
and the story of the movie, the concept, the effects. Like they created that bullet time.
Yeah.
They created that 360 shot. They created all that shit, and you've never seen it before. It could be Will Smith. It could be fucking Beetlejuice from the Howard Stern show playing Neo.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, little black midget. Okay, the movie still would have done well.
We say little people.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Man, I am totally not PC at all today. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, so it's okay. It's just one of those movies that no matter who you cast in it, it was gonna do well. It was gonna do well. You know, the first one was a big hit. The second one was a huge hit. The third one, meh.
Yeah, the third one was kind of
meh.
I think by the third one, okay, you guys have beat the Mr. Anderson thing with the, you beat it.
No. See, what I didn't like about I think I was with the Matrix trilogy. We got the first movie. The first movie set everything up, set the whole world up of the Matrix, Zion, all of that. But the movie took place mostly in the Matrix.
Yes.
The second movie, mostly in the Matrix, and some of it in the real world. The third movie just totally fucked me up because most of it was in the real world.
Yeah.
And Zion and the ships and all that. Then it turned into fucking Neo. It was like the second coming of Jesus. Then you found the engineer, with ergo.
Yeah.
Every other word out of his mouth was ergo. Like, I had to watch that fucking ending 4 different times to even try to understand what the fuck he was trying to say, to explain the whole thing with the Matrix and Neo and, multiple Neos, and they kept doing it. It was on a loop.
Yeah, they kept destroying the Matrix over and over again.
So it's just... I think it fell flat at the end. I was not satisfied with how the trilogy ended, but I'm a huge Matrix mark. So you know what? I'll watch all 3 movies, and it's because I'm a completist. I'm good. They did the huge fucking final battle with Smith and Neo.
The whole town, the whole city was him.
Everything was him.
Smith.
Like didn't they fucking they did that already in the second one?
Yeah.
When Neo fought in the park, which. Jesus,
that scene was
one of the greatest fight scenes
ever
of all time. So, again, it's one of those. Do I love Keanu Reeves? Yes, absolutely. Can I see? Did I see anybody else as Neo after seeing Keanu Reeves as Neo? No.
Yeah.
Can I see it now? Yes. Would it have been the same movie? Yes. To me, it would have, no matter what, because it was a story and the effects.
That's why with Jada Pinkett Smith, it didn't make the same mistake her husband made.
She's like, she was like,
I'll be in it.
Dumb motherfucker. Yeah, I'm going to get on here. I don't care. Put me on the second one. I'll wear those fucking, what were those fucking crazy cornrows?
Oh, yeah.
She was like a stylish Coolio.
She's like, you know what? And cut my pay, but I want a percentage of everything the movie makes and everything marketing.
That's right. Because she was one of the main characters in the video game.
Yep.
She was one of the main characters in the video game, which tied into the third movie.
Yep. They even did the cartoon that was in between part 2 and 3.
Yeah. I actually got all of those too, and they did that. The game, was it Enter the Matrix? I think it was called.
I think so. Yeah.
Where it was a bridge between the second movie and the third movie, because I think it went right into the third movie. Because there's a mission. Yeah, the video game. When you finish the video game, you complete this one mission, and towards the end of the game, and that leads into a pivotal scene in the third movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't remember because the thing is, I bought the video game.
Yeah.
And this was back in the day when you had the cheat codes and I used the cheat code, but that particular game had a hidden code in it that if you didn't finish the game and you used cheat codes, you could only get but so far in the game.
Oh no shit.
And it'll go, the screen goes black on you.
Oh, that's terrible.
And I'm playing, and I'm like, like I had unlimited with the slowing everything down and unlimited bullets and all that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm killing everybody, and I'm like, I'm getting far. Next thing you know, it went, blah. It just died out on me. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Did it actually make that noise too? Blah.
It did. The TV actually did that.
Blah.
Just like that, man.
Okay.
When I took it back, the guy was like, no, dude, the game has that code. You have to finish it first. Then you can replay it.
Then you replay it with the cheat code.
With the cheat codes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. It makes sense.
Back then, the cheat codes were the shit.
Listen, cheat codes are still the shit now, but it's just, people are getting wise to them.
Yes.
All right, enough talk about John Wick, Keanu Reeves, Val Kilmer, The Matrix, The Batman with Matt Reeves, director Matt Reeves.
Did he finally pick somebody?
No, he did not pick a Batman yet, but he did say that the Batman will start filming this year.
And he still hasn't have
He
anybody.
still hasn't picked the Batman.
Oh.
So, that's okay. That's okay.
So now,
That's okay.
have they even got into a premise of what? I know it's supposed to be more year one.
Batman is going to be kind of year one, but it's going to be more.
So no villains, like none of his rogue gallery.
I don't know. I think there are going to be some villains in there. He hasn't said who. He hasn't said what. But what he has said is that he wants to make this Batman story more of a detective movie, a detective story, because he said in all the movies and all the iterations of Batman on the screen, small and large, we've never seen Batman be an actual detective. Batman is known as the world's greatest detective.
Yeah.
So I like it.
Yeah,
He said
cool.
he's drawing his inspiration from Chinatown, that movie with Jack Nicholson from back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a little gumshoe noir there.
Yeah.
So listen, I like Matt Reeves. So we're
Let's hope he does it justice.
I'm sure he will.
Yeah.
I'm sure he will. Justice as in Justice League.
Justice League.
Nice little segue there. We also got, I guess, did it drop yet? No, it didn't drop yet, but it's going to drop. Quentin Tarantino's new movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Isn't that the one that's like an all-star cast and shit?
It's got, as far as I know, it's got Al Pacino. It's got, why can't I remember his name? Biggest movie star in the world, Leonardo DiCaprio. It's got actually the other biggest movie star in the world, Brad Pitt. It's got Margot Robbie's in it.
Okay.
And I like the story. It's gonna be. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, Al Pacino, Timothy Olyphant, who was in Deadwood. He was also the killer in Scream 2. He was also the Hitman in the first Hitman movie based on the video game. He's also done a ton of other shit, but
yeah.
Dakota Fanning's in it. Kurt Russell, my man, Kurt Russell. Man, I have such a huge boner for Kurt Russell. He is the man. James Marsden, who I think is the prettiest male actor out there.
Of all, yeah.
Like James Marsden is like that kind of actor that you look at and you're like, yeah, I see him as a movie star. I see. He a pretty motherfucker. Yeah, I like
Dakota
him.
Fanning, where did they dust her off from? Because after the Twilight series, she didn't really do shit.
Well, Dakota Fanning didn't really have to work.
Still,
Come on, she was a child actress, and she worked with the biggest names in Hollywood
at a young age.
Come on, Tom Cruise,
Mm-hmm.
Denzel. Come on, man, she got to work with Denzel, sexy ass Denzel. So yeah, and she actually has she had a record and stuff for having the most the most biggest grossing movies of all time. And it was, I think it was just right place, right time.
Oh, yeah.
She can cry her ass off.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, when she was a little girl and in these movies, she was annoying. I found
everybody
her
said it, yeah.
yeah. But yeah, she was in all these movies, and she worked with all these A-list actors. So, right place, right time. James Marsden's in it. Emil Hirsch is in it. Who actually I like Emil Hirsch. Not bad. He was also in the Wachowski's Speed Racer. Tim Roth. He's a Quentin Tarantino, regular. Margaret Qualley. Don't know who that is. Damian Lewis. Love Damian Lewis. Lena Dunham. I don't understand why she's in this movie. I don't understand. She's like, she's a chick from Girls, that show on HBO.
My face tells you everything. Why is they? Yeah, you know what it is? They're just throwing her a bone. You got to have the normal person in the movie.
I don't know why, man. But she's very controversial right now. She talks a lot of shit. And Bruce Dern. Bruce Dern, you know what? I love Bruce Dern, but Bruce Dern is one of these guys, one of these old guys that you just look at. He's like this old grizzled white guy. And he's the dad of Laura Dern.
Yeah.
And you could tell he's just racist. And he plays a racist so perfectly.
I was like, where are you going with this? And that's where you went with it.
He looks so racist. It's just the way the N-word just flows out of his mouth.
Just rolls right off the tongue.
Just rolls right off his tongue. You've seen what was the last movie? Hateful Eight.
Yes.
He was in Hateful Eight.
Mm-hmm.
He said the N-word a few times.
A bunch of times.
And fuck, man, that came a little too naturally for him. That came out a little too naturally. So, he's in it, but I like him. I like him as actor.
Wasn't he also in Django? Yes.
Probably.
Yeah, he's the one who's like, you got a lot of sand.
Oh,
I ain't got no room for.
Yeah. But see, look at that. We didn't say the word. Thanks, guys.
We can say it.
No, but we're not going to. And you know what? I didn't know this, but Luke Perry's in it.
Wait a minute.
Luke Perry's going to be in this new movie.
So it's already, the movie's already done, and when is it releasing?
Well, yeah, man. If they're releasing a trailer, then the movie's already done.
Yeah, but-
They've been filming. He's been filming it for the last few months. So principal photography's done on it.
okay, that's what I'm saying.
And yeah. So now they're getting into post production. So, or maybe they're already done with post production since the trailer's going to drop.
Because now we're in the age of reshoots. Every fucking movie does reshoots.
Supposedly the trailer's going to drop right before Jordan Peele's Us.
Oh,
Yeah, that's another movie. I can't wait. But we've already talked enough about that movie.
Yes.
But yeah, so we're gonna be dropping. I mean, wait a minute, we record. So tonight,
Yeah.
then it should be dropping.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it. But yeah, poor Luke Perry. Did we already talk about him?
No.
Yeah, we talked about Luke Perry. All right. So yeah,
That might have been on Trio, actually, to be fair. It might be confusing.
what was that?
That might have been on the Trio.
Oh, we talked about Luke Perry on the Terror Trio podcast, the other podcast that I do. The Terror Trio podcast. Yeah. That I do, which is a horror-based podcast. Yeah. It has nothing to do with what we talk about here, but yeah. I love doing the episode with you. I love doing GTL. I also love doing the Terror Trio podcast. Wherever you listen to podcasts, that's where you'll find the Terror Trio podcast. You're welcome, Micah. So there we go. I guess yeah. I mean, even
I heard.
back. What?
No, I don't know what you were gonna say, but I'm just again scrolling through
I was
here.
just gonna say that my ass itches. But
Okay. Go ahead and scratch it, dude. Do you, man?
all right, good. Well, nobody can see us anyway. So
Yeah. So, Wonder Woman 84.
yes.
They're saying, the producer's saying that it's not going to be a sequel. They're doing this as a complete standalone movie. It's not had no sequel to the other one.
Well, I mean, it's in a whole different decade, so.
But
I hope
still,
not.
a lot of times they tie into it. You can always tie it in still.
Well, it's gonna tie in. Steve Trevor died in the first one, yet Steve Trevor's back in this one.
What the hell does that happen?
I don't know. Was he wearing a fucking fanny pack? Is that what he was? Was he
Yes.
wearing a fanny pack?
Yeah.
It was 1984. I get it. I was big into fanny packs.
to the side.
If you guys see the picture that I posted on Instagram that our white IT guy made me do. But yeah, I was into fanny packs back then. So fanny packs were the thing. Panty packs? Fanny packs. I can't fucking talk. I'm not even drunk.
Yet.
But yeah, I definitely need to fix that. But yeah, I mean, it is a sequel, but it's not going to be a direct sequel. So they're not extending or continuing the storyline from the first one. Good, because I didn't like Ares as a fucking bad guy.
True.
David Thewlis as Ares was kind of like, spoilers if you guys didn't see it with his big mustache. I'm just saying, if you haven't seen it yet, go fuck yourself. But
Pretty much. It's on DVD.
Don't go fuck yourself.
It's on
Just keep
HBO.
listening.
I mean, you guys can watch it at any fucking time.
I'm real actually interested to see Kristen Wiig as Cheetah.
Yeah.
I want to see how she pulls that off, because Kristen Wiig is one of those people that. Do you think she can be hot? Or no?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
No. I don't think so. I think she has old lady face. She's
you are
funny.
Too damn picky, dude.
What do you mean?
What is old lady face even
Dude,
mean?
I want to fuck Helen Mirren. How my bar isn't that high?
Okay, so if she's old and you're saying this girl has old lady face?
She has old lady face, yeah.
So what does that mean?
And she's lanky looking, and she's funny. But look. See, IT guy just brought up a bunch of pictures of her on Google.
She has old lady face.
I think she has old lady face. Like, she is not going to age well. She's not going to age well. Okay, she looks cute there.
She's not going to age well, but right now she can pull it off.
No, she's not pulling anything off. She's not pulling anything off. Look at that. There's just look at her. You know what? She's somebody. She looks like somebody I can crack jokes with.
She's got some big ears. I tell you that much. But fuck.
Well, there you go, man. Look at that. She could probably hear what we're saying right now. She's probably like, "Fuck those guys."
Cease and desist, motherfuckers.
Old lady face. Fuck you. Yeah, but I don't know. There was she had like she was in Bridesmaids.
Yes.
She had like it was a funny sex scene, but it was still a sex scene with John Hamm, and he was hilarious in that, by the way. But still, even though it was played for laughs, still I I felt dirty watching it
Why?
because I felt uncomfortable watching it because it was Kristen Wiig having sex. So it didn't do it for me. Like, I'm a guy. Everything should give me a boner.
Not everything.
Maybe it's because of my age. Maybe now I'm more, what's the word I'm looking for? More picky? More senile. Wow, thanks a lot. But yeah, no. Kristen Wiig just doesn't do it for me. Although I want to see, like I hope she does well. I hope this isn't one of those fucking, comedian wanting to do a serious role type deal. It's a superhero movie, but Cheetah isn't like a funny character.
No,
so,
she's not.
So I'll see, and we'll see if they're gonna give her the comic accurate fucking cheetah suit.
That they better.
We'll see. But I don't want to see Kristen Wiig in a cheetah suit.
Well, we're gonna see it.
Fine.
We're gonna see it. I'm sure they'll get her in shape.
Fine.
All right. Is that all we got for news?
I mean, I think that's all. Honestly, yeah, I think that's all we got for news. I mean, yeah, I'm excited.
All right. So here we're gonna
except
go.
for Kristen Wiig.
Leave that woman alone. We're gonna talk about Captain Marvel
again. Yay.
Now you
I'm
remember,
so excited.
As last week's episode, I said I was gonna go ahead and catch it.
That's right.
And I did.
And you caught it like a venereal disease.
I kind of felt that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I needed a case of antibiotics.
Yeah. Did it burn when you pee?
I mean?
After you watched it?
Probably. Like, I did break out into sweats from it.
I had to take a pill for 7 days to get over that shit. That's horse shit. No topical cream for me.
The movie, and again, I went into it. I totally ignored what you said. I'm like, let me go into this clear-headed. Let me watch it for what it is.
Yeah, because I don't know what I'm talking about.
But still, I wanted, because you said it. You want to see if I was going to think the same thing you did.
Yes.
It is the most boring movie that Marvel has done.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like it dragged forever. I'm like,
listen, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to stop you real quick because I'm just going to interrupt you. This is going to be the one and only. There's going to be the one and only time I'm going to interrupt you because you gave me such shit about last episode, saying that I went on this angry rant about it.
You did, dude.
That even our YIT guy was questioning whether he wanted to see the movie or not. I'm going to let you rant, and I'm going to see. I'll throw in my 2 cents after you're done. I want to know everything, though. I want to know everything that you didn't like about the movie. It's about that time. We could spoil some stuff.
Oh, fuck yeah. We could spoil some stuff. It's been out for a while.
We could foil.
Okay,
so we can foil some stuff.
Here we go.
We can spoil. Well, no, don't spoil the whole movie.
I'm not going to spoil the whole movie.
Okay, you know what? Our YIT guy hasn't seen it yet.
I'm not going to spoil the movie.
Don't spoil huge plot points, plot twists, because there's 2. So don't do it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, the one liberty that they
don't
took...
be Micah from the Terra Trio podcast. All right, you can find that wherever you listen to podcasts. Terra Trio.
Like I do agree. I didn't like the liberty they took with the Skrulls. Totally flipped that shit on its ass.
Yep.
There is a main character in that universe that they took a huge liberty with.
Yes.
That I was just like, wait a minute, what the fuck? What's going on? And half the movie, bitch looks like she's in depression. Like, take your fucking antidepressant pills and save the fucking universe.
Yep.
Stop feeling fucking sorry for yourself.
Yep.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Nick Fury? No, your name is not Nick Fury. Probably Nick Fury, but not Nick Fury.
Okay? I see what you did there.
Stop cracking jokes. Be the badass that we need you to be.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Coulson, like you said, Coulson had 0 lines. It was almost like
nothing.
He was like
what
non-existent.
What the fuck was he doing in that movie?
Like non-existent. Okay, in the fucking movie.
Damn, man.
The little throwbacks that they did to the shit in the 90s was cool. I liked it. The soundtracks, the music, all that shit was cool.
Yes.
And again, just the fact that they landed in a blockbuster was just awesome.
That's cool.
And it was. Is it weird that I was looking at the DVD, the VHS? Sorry, not DVD. VHS boxes in the back.
Yeah.
To see if they had time accurate movies.
Listen, that was some cool shit. Like, when she picked up the one video cassette, it was the right stuff.
Yes.
When she fucking blew the head off of Schwarzenegger's fucking
True Lies.
Sandy from True Lies. Yeah. Which I just watched. Like, when I went to go see it, I just watched True Lies 2 nights before.
Yeah.
So I was like, aw.
And not to mention, there's a few plot holes in it that don't make sense.
Just a few?
Oh, especially at the ending. They try to do this epic ending. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But there's something missing there, guys. And if you look at in the movie before, it's like, okay, why is she using this now, but here she doesn't have it? I mean, what the fuck are you guys? Are you guys like, what the fuck are you guys doing here?
Yeah.
Like, there's too many plot holes. Normally, when a movie moves fast, you bitch. This one just dragged on.
Mm-hmm.
You took too long to tell this story, her origin story. I didn't like it. Like,
it was convoluted the way they told the origin story. That's what, like I said last episode. It just, I didn't like the way they tried to like Tarantino it.
Well, you couldn't catch on to. I couldn't catch on to anything.
Yep.
It's a little flashback here. Here's a little something. Here's a little something. There's a little something.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not. No, sorry.
Yes.
I can't. And I just didn't like the movie. The end credit scenes were good because there's two.
Yeah.
Well, one is just kind of a throwaway end credit scene, but I did like the little nod to the Infinity Stone.
Yes. Yes.
Mostly, I like the stuff that's going to lead into other things. Like, okay, like I like the when she got the powers and all that shit. And, but the story as a whole, and that's what I was saying. Like the story behind the movie didn't catch with me. Did not catch with me at all.
So good. So I'm not full of shit then.
No.
So I'm not full of shit. Okay.
That's again. It has to be the boringest movie that Marvel's made so far.
The worst.
Yes.
The worst.
Because, Jesus, sitting through that shit was. And you know, in the theaters, you're not supposed to have your phone. I was playing on my phone while the movie was playing. So.
Oh, I would have yelled at you. Oh my God, I hate that's one of my biggest pet peeves, man. That is one of my biggest pet peeves.
Again, I couldn't keep my attention on the movie. It was like, okay. Then I'll get on my phone, look back.
Wait, was the theater packed?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was going to say, you're on your phone and fucking nobody told you to fucking get the fuck off your phone?
You knowing my unstable ass, it would have been a completely different story if somebody had told me to get off my phone.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That would have been funny if somebody would have told you to get off the phone. You stood up to see it, and it was me. That would have been a show.
Everybody was like, "Oh, wait a minute, two Hispanics going crazy. Everybody
fuck.
run! Everybody
get
run!
Out of here! Get out of here! Go to concession and ask for free tickets." But yeah, like exactly. See, just like I said, that movie fucking.
I wish we could talk more, but see, most of you have already seen it by now, but our White IT guy hasn't, so we don't want to spoil too much for him.
He's busy, man. He's too busy producing our fucking podcast.
Yes. Geeks That Lift and
the Terror Trio.
What is it?
The Terror Trio.
Where can they find that?
They can find that wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.
There you go.
Including GTL.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, but it just, you know what upset me the most about this movie? It's just that, and again, I don't want to repeat myself like I already did last episode, but it's just, I wanted to love this movie so bad.
Yes.
I was anticipating this movie so highly.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, and I'll admit it, I'm not a huge Captain Marvel fan to begin with, you know, comic book wise. Mm-hmm. I do know quite a bit about her, but just enough, just superficial. You know, the most I know about her is, you know, because I read Civil War 2.
Yes.
You know, she was kind of badass in that. She was a fucking bitch in that, but she was badass in that. But that's about the extent of it. Like I said before. And actually, I read an article a few days back where Kevin Feige, I love him, but
he's delusional.
He still says, he stands by it, Captain Marvel is the most powerful hero in the MCU. Now, I ask you, freaking Rican, by the end of Captain Marvel, did you leave the theater going, hell yeah, she's going to beat the fuck out of Thanos?
No, I didn't.
Thank you.
In no way, shape, or form.
Thank you.
Not at all.
It just
not
doesn't.
At all. Again, it's like I said, half of the movie she spends in, I don't know who I am. Bitch, get over yourself.
Yeah, not even that. It was just
It's like I said, they tried too hard to like recreate Marvel's version of Wonder Woman, and it just fell flat.
I don't know if they were trying to create Marvel's version of Wonder Woman. I think they were trying to create their own version of a female superhero.
But it didn't. That's what I'm saying. It's like there were so many other characters you probably could have done it with, maybe, but you picked the most obscure character, Captain Marvel, because she got a little fame from Civil War 2. in the comic books, and people started realizing, oh, Captain Marvel, Captain Marvel, Captain Marvel. Then she got like her comic book series. Didn't it pick up after that? Her standalone comic.
Yeah, a little bit.
But okay, the average moviegoer who doesn't follow comics who goes to see this movie is not going to know shit about Captain Marvel.
Yeah, unless you're like a hardcore geek.
Yeah, and the movie that they presented is not going to catch people's eye.
Well, it's caught quite a few people's fucking eye.
But
the tone of like fucking $600 million.
Now, is it
worldwide?
Is it Is it because it's Captain Marvel or because it's a Marvel movie? You see what I'm saying?
You know what? I think because it's a Marvel movie, because it ties into Infinity War and Endgame. It's that middle. It's the ham in the sandwich.
The ham
in the Avengers bread sandwich.
Yes.
But also, I think because it was a female-led movie.
Yeah.
That contributed to it. Now, my question to you is: okay, so you think Captain Marvel was a bad choice to introduce into the MCU as the first female superhero and powerful superhero? If not Captain Marvel, who would have you picked? Out of all the Marvel characters, female Marvel characters, who do you think should have gotten a standalone movie? The inaugural standalone female-driven movie.
You could have gone with She-Hulk, who has more universal clout than she does.
I don't know about that.
You could have gone with Spider-Woman, who has hell of a lot more clout than she does. And Sony doesn't own the rights to Spider-Woman.
Okay.
So you could, again, more characters that people are a little bit more familiar with, whether it be from cartoons, from comic books, from video games, whatever it may be. But you pick Captain Marvel.
See, I don't think that She-Hulk would have made it, because just based on the performance of the previous two Hulk movies, which the one with Edward Norton I loved.
It was a good one.
Kicked ass.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
The Ang Lee one,
the first one,
that kicked balls. That was terrible.
The minute you saw Nick Nolte, you should have known that.
Yeah, but that was. But based on the performance of the Hulk movies, if a Hulk movie can't do well, a She-Hulk movie is definitely not going to do well.
I think a Hulk movie now can do well because, again, Edward Norton showed the right formula of the movie.
Well, yeah.
But I just think they're too scarred. They don't want to take the chance.
I mean, they got Mark Ruffalo, so Mark Ruffalo, they recast, and
I can see him doing a standalone.
He does a really good Bruce Banner. So yeah, they could do a standalone. There's still a ton of people from a rogues gallery for the Hulk that they can. They dropped the fucking seeds for the leader.
Yeah.
In the last movie.
Yep.
You don't know what the fuck is going to happen there. You got General Thunderbolt Ross, played by Mr. Hurt.
Yep.
William Hurt. And, who in the comics ends up turning into the Red Hulk. So, there's a lot of shit that they can do with it. But are they going to do it? Probably not, because, Universal still has rights to Hulk standalone movies. But I think Hulk works well in ensembles with the Avengers. Little plot lines here and there. I loved him in Thor Ragnarok. So we'll see. In terms of Spider-Woman, I don't agree either. I think, and only because there's too much of a Spider-Man saturation going on right now. With the Spider-Man, Homecoming, Avengers, then we got Venom, then we got Morbius the living vampire coming out.
Yes.
Then you got all the ancillary Spider-Man characters that Sony's fucking making movies out of because they can't make movies with Spider-Man because they drop the ball on it every time they can. So I think that in terms of Spider-Woman, I think there's too many spiders out there.
But again, I just don't understand. It's my frame of thought that if you're going to pick a character, pick the character that your general fan base knows and the non-general fan base would be interested in.
I honestly can't think of anybody, any female in the Marvel comic universe that they can make
Elektra.
a standalone movie. Who?
Elektra.
Exactly. Who? The fuck out of here, man. Jennifer Garner ruined that shit for me. Oh. And that song by Evanescence.
Yo.
Oh, God. I'm not going to even sing. But, yeah. No, I can't. Literally, I can't think of anybody right now. Like, my mind is drawing a blank.
See, maybe it's if they had done more with the story or if they hadn't tried to it's almost like they wanted you to have sympathy for the character. If she's supposed to be badass, she don't need my sympathy. I don't want to feel sorry for her.
Yeah.
I want to see her kick ass.
Yeah. She did kick ass at the end of the movie.
At the end of the movie, but most of the movie, you're like, oh.
It's not even that, but she didn't really like. Again, even with that badass final fight scene at the end, still,
Yeah.
I wasn't like, yeah, she's gonna kick Thanos' ass. No, she's not. She's not. I didn't like how she picked like how
colors?
she decided to change the colors of her uniform.
How Nick Fury loses his eye.
How Nick Fury loses his eye. Come on.
Too many things went.
It was just a lot of stuff. Like it's almost like they tried doing their normal formula with their regular Marvel movies, but then also they tried to make it a little more comedic, like Thor Ragnarok was. Like I think Thor Ragnarok, my favorite Thor movie.
Is
a lot of people, including Emil Sr. from Queen City Bookstore, hated it
because of the comedy.
Because of the comedy. I remember when Thor Ragnarok came out, he put a review out on Facebook, and basic line from what I got out of it. Actually, he even said it. When did my Thor turn into a fucking surfer dude comedian? Which after I watched Ragnarok a few times.
Yeah,
I can see it.
Yep.
But I dug it. I liked it.
It worked. The comedy worked.
It did work.
Yes.
Plus, I mean, the director, fuck, man, I don't want to butcher his name either. It's
I'm not even gonna
Taiti Waikiki.
I'm not even going to try to say his name.
Taiti Waikiki. Did I say it right? Oh, shit.
The coconut. There you go.
It's like a coconut. But yeah, I mean, that dude, he did, he directed What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah.
Which was the comedic movie with the vampires. And he starred in it too. Also, he played, is it Kurg? The big stone guy?
Yes.
He was the voice of Kurg, who was hilarious.
Yes.
So, I think he had the right mix for it. But yeah, Captain Marvel, it looks like they tried to do it and it just didn't work.
Nothing caught. The nostalgic stuff caught. Nothing else did, to be honest with you.
Oh, and speaking of Captain Marvel, now all of a sudden social media went crazy after we talked about last week how the Avengers the new trailer dropped, and everybody's shipping Thor and Captain Marvel now based on the little stinger at the end of the trailer. And now people are all up in arms because they don't like the way Captain Marvel looks at the end of this trailer. Well, if you notice in Captain Marvel, she wears next to no makeup. She maybe has like a little foundation, no lipstick, no lip gloss, no nothing. She's just pretty plain, but still good looking.
Yeah.
If you notice at the end of the Avengers trailer, she has a little bit of blush, a little bit of rouge. She has some lipstick on. So people are like, what the fuck, man? Now, the yentas out there and, the people that just want to bitch about shit because they can never be happy and everybody has to fucking bitch about everything. Now it's, oh, look what happened. We had a female director, was it two directors? I think Captain Marvel had two directors, and look, they presented Captain Marvel, no makeup, and she was badass. Now all of a sudden you got the Russo brothers that made Avengers. They bring Captain Marvel in, and what? They decided to pretty her up with makeup?
Okay,
like
people, let's shut the fuck up.
Hey, go fuck yourselves.
Captain Marvel. Let's look at the story plot. People, look at the storyline. She was in space, right?
Yeah. Comes
to Earth. Doesn't know shit about Earth.
Are you saying there's no makeup in space?
No, probably isn't.
There's no Maybelline in space?
There's no Maybelline. Okay, there's no
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
So again, like, people, shut the fuck up.
It just, you know what? It's always something.
Jesus.
Like, I don't know about you, but that trailer was perfect.
It was.
That trailer was perfect. Like, I don't want to see anything else after that. I mean, it kind of ruined a plot point in the trailer where
you see Tony Stark.
the whole thing, fucking Tony Stark's in space. The first couple of trailers is Tony Stark's in space.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know he's coming back.
Of course.
We all know he's going to get saved. But then, it starts off with him in space, reminiscing. And you see him in the Mark 1 suit from the first movie. And you still see him in space on, oh, I wanted to pull off one last miracle. And then at the end, when they're all walking in their spacesuits, hey, look who's with them, Tony Stark. Okay. All right. Yeah. He's going to get saved. All right, cool. But yeah, I mean, it's just leave it alone.
again,
Leave it alone. Stop bitching about every little thing.
That's never going to happen. They're always going to bitch about something.
Says the guy who's bitching about Captain Marvel right now.
I'm okay.
I'm talking about me. I mean,
Yeah, I bitch about the movie.
yeah.
Everybody in the movie was good. The way they portrayed certain characters, I just compared to the way they like. especially
Listen,
Nick
Jude
Fury.
Law was good.
Yes.
Annette Bening was good,
Yes.
but boring.
Like always.
Oh, come on, stop it. She's good. She's married to Warren Beatty. Come on. Dick Tracy
I
himself.
was gonna say Dick Tracy.
Heaven can wait. But Bonnie and Clyde. But I don't know. It just the movie. Yeah, the movie drug. The movie. It didn't hit. It didn't hit anything. It didn't hit any. The only thing that Captain Marvel achieved was it bridged Infinity War and Endgame.
Yes.
That is all it did. All right. It had a nice little callback with one of the Infinity Stones.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's it. They should have put out, you know what they should have done with this? They should have put out, you know how like Marvel, and I don't understand why they stopped doing it. When they used to release Marvel movies on DVD, they used to have those Marvel one-shots.
Yes.
Those little like 10-minute
Yep.
films
Mhm.
that you could see what happens, you know, with the ancillary characters
Just-
around. You know, like they did the one with the Mandarin.
Yes.
They did the one with
the agents in the
yeah,
diner.
with the agents in the diner. They also did the one with was that the one with the agents in the diner where they had like the weapons from the invasion in New York?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. It's you know, they could have achieved that with a Marvel one shot.
Yeah.
But no, we had to get a Captain Marvel origin story. Like it's just I don't know. I honestly don't want to talk about it anymore.
Again, I wasn't. I went into it just wanted to see it, and again, when it started, I'm like, okay, I'm following, and once she came to Earth, everything just took a shit. It went to shit.
Yeah.
That's
Did
pretty
it go
much
to
what I can
shit
say.
or did it take a shit?
It became shit, and then it took a shit.
Did it do it near the shit tree?
Yeah, it
From
did.
earlier?
Yes, it did.
Okay, that's a lot
It
of
hit
shit.
every branch on the way down.
Yeah, I can't even. White IT guy was like, "What?" And that's what I'm thinking right
Yeah.
now. He read my mind.
The shit tree has branches. Like all trees have branches. So when you fall, you hit all the branches. That fucking movie
So are they
hit
solid
all-
branches?
No.
Is it like dried shit? But it can't be like fresh
Oh
shit
my God.
because it wouldn't be able to stand up. All right.
Oh Lord.
What do you mean? You're the one that says shit tree, man, not me. I'm just trying to understand this shit. See what I did there?
There you go.
Man. Okay. Well,
That's it. Enough about Captain Marvel.
Enough about Captain Marvel.
I'm gonna get depressed like she was in the movie.
No more. I mean, and poor White IT guy, he still hasn't seen it yet. So he had sat through. He's already sat through 2 episodes of us blasting this movie,
tearing this movie apart.
blasting this movie. So, I mean, that's it. I don't know. I mean, on to bigger and better things. What's the next movie coming out? I think the next movie coming out is comic book movie is Shazam, isn't it?
Shazam.
Shazam's first, then Endgame, right?
Then Endgame. Then Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Then Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Oh, not Homecoming. Far From Home.
Far From Home. Yeah.
Yes.
We already had Homecoming.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
That's it for Marvel. Well, for this version, because then you got Dark Phoenix that's coming out. Can't remember when that's coming out.
Yeah. I mean, I'm we'll see.
Yeah.
The jury's out on Dark Phoenix. So, you know.
My biggest worry with that again is that the trailer, a lot of the scenes look epic, but I'm afraid that those are going to be the only epic
what
scenes.
look epic? I didn't see any epic scenes in that trailer.
When she's crushing Magneto's head and
yeah.
Like I think a lot of the good scenes are going to be in the trailer. So they're going to release more.
No, we'll see. I mean, Apocalypse, I was not happy with. You know, I love Psylocke in it.
That was like one of the only
Olivia Munn.
Yeah.
Only because Olivia Munn is kind of a geek, and you know she. Excuse me. When she got cast as Psylocke, you know they gave her a costume, and she was like, "Nope, I'm not wearing that. I want a comic accurate costume." And she fought for it, and she got it, which that was cool. Kudos to you, Olivia Munn. Hot piece of ass you are. But I wasn't, for the most part, I wasn't impressed with Apocalypse. Will they course correct? And seeing as this is going to be the swan song of the X-Men under Fox, Maybe.
Or Fox say big fuck you and just kill. Fuck it, we're gonna really fuck this world up.
I don't know. And then also we got New Mutants, but nobody knows when the fuck New Mutants is gonna come out.
That's still up in there if it's gonna be a fucking Netflix, a Hulu, a TV movie, a movie that's gonna go out in the fucking theaters. Nobody really knows.
Yeah.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing with that.
Yeah. I mean, they had to reshoot the movie too, so a lot of key scenes. Rumor has it they added a new character into it with the reshoots. So we'll see. I mean, also, I know they canceled. Fox canceled Legion.
Yes.
Thank God, because I couldn't get into it.
I tried watching like 2
I couldn't get into it. They do it. The Gifted is back.
Okay.
Season 2.
I got to get back on that because I
of The Gifted.
fell off of that one.
Now the only thing I don't know is that are they going to continue with the series now that Disney acquired it, or
Probably.
no?
It'll probably move to a different because it's on Fox now.
Yeah.
So it'll probably move to a different station.
All right. Well,
Because I know Hulu's got the Runaways, which I don't know if they're doing a season 2 of that one.
yeah. I think I read somewhere. I think they cast Professor X for The Gifted.
Ooh.
Yes. So we'll see.
Who's going to play Professor X?
I don't know, some guy, some unknown. It's just like totally off the mark here. But did you know that they fucking this makes me so mad. This was like a joke in the Teen Titans Go movie.
Yeah.
And now it's like real life.
The Alfred movie?
The Alfred series?
Series where he's like when he's in
Pennyworth?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
They don't want to let go of anything Batman.
Do they not have enough characters that they're making a fucking prequel series of Batman's butler? Mind you, Alfred on Gotham was pretty badass.
Well, yes.
But I don't want to see a whole fucking series of Alfred. I don't.
It's almost like you said, DC, they want to shelf Batman, they want to shelf Superman.
Yes.
But not completely. They want some form of that universe still out there.
Well, it's not that they want some form of you. That's Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman are by far the 3 most recognizable superheroes in the world.
Mm-hmm.
In the world. So, they've made oodles and oodles and oodles of money with Batman.
Yes.
They've made just oodles of money with Superman. They're about to make oodles and oodles of money with Wonder Woman finally. So that's it. But they need to take a chance on other characters. And again, I think now, I honestly do, even though I'm pretty sure they were already talking to James Gunn, circling back to what we were talking to at the beginning of the episode, I'm sure they were already talking to James Gunn about bringing him back for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. But the critical blasting that Captain Marvel's taking right now
has to play
from people and us too.
Yes.
Had to have had Disney thinking and going, wait a minute, let's bring this guy back.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I want to see, maybe she'll be better in, like you said, in an ensemble movie. In an Endgame, she'll play a better form of that character. Like, they'll do more with her.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to see. Let's not make this, like with Superman, Man of Steel, and Batman Return, Batman v Superman, where we had a whiny fucking Superman for 2 fucking movies, and then we had the real Superman for a very short period of time at the end of Justice League.
Oh, at the end of Justice League. Yeah.
Like, let's not do that.
Yeah, I like truth. I also like justice. Like, oh man, I got a boner just right. Just think of that scene. Yeah, man. It just shelve them for a while and bring them back later.
Yeah.
Give other heroes, their spotlight.
But not something as obscure as fucking Albert, fucking Pennyworth. We don't need that.
Yeah, Albert Pennyworth.
What
is that his cousin?
Alfred.
Oh. Now I'm just thinking Fat Albert Pennyworth. Nice little mashup there. Hey.
Like I said,
sir,
I think they're doing it because in Gotham fucking, he's badass.
Alfred's a bad motherfucker.
And
then also in that Elseworlds, J. Michael Straczynski Superman story, or Batman story that they did, Alfred was a bad motherfucker in that too.
Okay,
so I get it, but no,
not for a whole.
It's not for me. It's
and
not.
Then you're gonna probably be 24 fucking episodes.
Yes,
and we don't need it.
And here's the thing, though. I mean, to be fair, when I first heard that they were making a series based on the GCPD comic book, which in turn became Gotham,
yes,
I wasn't too jazzed about that either.
Okay.
I was like, really? I want to see fucking rookie James Gordon doing his thing in Gotham, but there's no fucking Batman villains. There's no Batman. There's no nothing. Nah, go fuck yourself. And you know, I ate my own words
corrected.
because it's a good, it's a good fucking show.
But see, when they marketed it, I always heard that this was going to be an origin story about the villains. They didn't say. I never heard anything about Gotham, PD or anything like that. I didn't hear anything about that. I wanted to watch it because I'm like, okay, so they're going to show how the Joker became the Joker, how the Penguin became the Penguin.
You can't see the Joker become the Joker because Batman helped create the Joker.
I know, but that's what they were going. That's why I thought they were going with it. Like, I didn't know it was at the time based off of the comic book.
Yeah. I mean, you know, and it ended up being a
very good
movie,
show,
a good movie, a good show.
Yeah.
So
took some time to catch steam, but eventually it did.
We'll see. You know, I'm stoked. I'm stoked for all the shit that's coming out. Have you watched Titans?
I have not watched a single episode of Titans.
What sort of geek are you, man?
I still I'm hearing mixed reviews online. Some people say it's good. Some people say it sucks.
Batman was in the last episode.
Yeah. Like, Batman and Robin are fucking, or Nightwing.
They weren't fucking.
They're fighting and
That's
shit.
a totally different movie. But I guess for season 2, Starfire, people were bitching about it because she was wearing a hooker outfit through most of the season. But season 2, she's gonna have a more comic accurate costume. So, because I guess you got to see it in the first season a little bit. So we'll see. They're coming out with Swamp Thing.
Yes, they are.
So I'm pretty fucking stoked about that.
That's one thing I will fucking watch.
Swamp Thing was one of my favorite fucking movies from when I was a kid.
I love the movie.
Wes Craven,
Part
Adrian
2
Barbeau. With Heather Locklear?
Yeah.
Part 2?
Yeah,
it was okay.
The TV show was way too campy for me to even get into.
Like it.
I couldn't get into it, dude.
But the first one, I love the first one. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna get Swamp Thing. That's coming up soon. I still haven't. I don't know if I want to. So far, nothing that DC has offered yet has given me like the go to subscribe.
I mean, the fact that all the DC stuff is on there, every single one of the animated movies is on there, everything is on there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll get it just for that. I love DC. I love their animated movies.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, their animated movies. Yeah,
kick ass.
Yeah.
Especially like the one with the Superman.
Yeah,
that just came out. And
I even like that whole Gotham by Gaslight. God, I sound like Mike Tyson. Gotham by Gaslight. That came out not too long ago.
Was that
where was an alternate reality Batman story set in Victorian times where Batman was going after Jack the Ripper. Yeah, and a major villain bites it in like the first 5 minutes of the movie. That was a good movie. So I even like that. Yeah, with DC, with the animated movies, they kick ass. With the TV shows, they're kicking ass.
Movies,
yeah, they still got the training wheels on.
Yeah, they do.
They still got the training wheels on. So I mean, shit. You know what? I think that's it.
Other than shitting on Captain Marvel, I think we're done.
And talking about shit trees, which I'm gonna be thinking about that all week.
Good.
All right. Well, that's it. That's all we got for you guys. Thank you for listening. And for those of you who actually, if you're listening, you already know where we are, what we're on. God damn, I got to learn how to talk. Jesus. But you want to tell your friends to listen to our podcast. And where do you find us? You find us wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. So we're on Spotify. We're on Google Play. We're on iTunes. We're on SoundCloud. We're on Stitcher. We're on TuneIn. All right. If you want to drop us a line and you want to say something to us, if you want to give us any recommendations, do you want us to talk about something? Let us know.
Yes.
Reach us via email at geeksthatlift@gmail.com or on our Instagram page or on our Facebook page
or on Twitter
or on the tweets, man.
We got the tweets
or
now.
On the tweets. So you can find us pretty much anywhere.
So listen to our podcast. Anything you do not agree, hey, hit us
up.
Go
fuck yourself.
No, don't go fuck yourself.
No?
No. We want them to come and engage. That's what we want.
And also soon, not yet, but soon, we're going to be on YouTube.
Yes, we will. That's going to bring a whole nother level of awesomeness.
Because you know what? My other podcast that I do, the Terror Trio.
Oh, really?
We're on YouTube.
What is it again?
The Terror Trio.
There we go.
Yeah. Terror Trio podcast on YouTube. All right, guys. So for the Geeks That Lift, I am Coconut along with
the freaking Rican.
We'll talk to you soon, guys.
Peace.